Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to CloudyCrow's Ultimate Anime Reaction List. Now, recently I've been having a bunch of people just randomly pop up on random videos I've made years ago and say like, holy crap, I had no idea you reacted to this series. Why have you never told me that you reacted to this series? So that gave me the idea to head on over to Google Sheets and create an entire list of all of the anime that I have reacted to on the channel from the very conception of my channel all the way to the present, which the time between now and then is probably about 4 years. So you have about 4 years worth of anime content on here that I'm excited to show you guys. So let's get into it. Right here, this first panel you'll be taken to. Oh yeah, by the way, the link to this will be in the description for any of you guys that want to check it out. But the first panel that you'll be taken to is the currently watching. So these are all of the anime that I'm currently watching. As you can see, some of these here, you guys might not even know I'm reacting to if you're not on the Patreon. So make sure you head on over there, but we'll get into that more in just a bit. So the way this layout is going to work out is all of the anime are numbered. We have 1 through 8. Here's little pictures to go with them, the titles, and then here is the progress. So this says how far I am into the episode, and with these numbers specifically, if you look over to the legend, the black numbers are episodes that have been uploaded to YouTube. The orange numbers are episodes that have been uploaded to Patreon, and the green numbers are episodes that have been uploaded to both YouTube and Patreon. So the YouTube and Patreon are both caught up with each other. As you can see, I just now had to make a couple of tweaks. We're still kind of in the prototype phase of this, but by the time I post this video to you guys, most things should be updated and it should be 100% perfectly fine to use. So for example, if you look over at Oshinoko Season 2, it says 6 out of 13. The letters are in green, which means that 6 episodes have been posted to both the YouTube and the Patreon. And then if you look here at Fate Grand Order, you see 10 out of 21 in black and 12 out of 21 in orange. That means that there are 10 episodes uploaded to YouTube and there's 12 episodes uploaded to Patreon. And the reason for this, as you guys may or may not know, is because if you head on over to the Patreon and join the $5 tier, then you get 1 week early access. So while YouTube is only on episode 9 and 10 for Fate Babylonia, over on Patreon, $5 tier members are at episode 11 and 12. So if you would like to get that 1 week early access, make sure to head on over to the Patreon. All the perks are listed down here. There's also this notes section here, which just kind of gives you little tips about the series. For example, here it lets you know that episodes 1 through 12 were blocked, but you can still access them through this link right here. So that's cool. But that's pretty much it for the currently watching. And then over here right at the bottom of the legend, it says don't forget that you can access my 100+ uncut reactions and Patreon exclusive reactions by joining the Patreon today, and this link will take you straight over to the Patreon. Real quick, I'll take you over to the completed anime. Here it's pretty much the same as the first one, except it shows all of the anime that I've completed, where you can find them. This link takes you to the playlist. Bing bang boom, you got everything over here. And just to let you guys know, I was not lying when I said 100+ anime. I went through my entire collection of anime and there's 103. So you have 103 different series that you can check out over on the Patreon just by joining for $2. And then on top of that, there are the unfinished anime, the anime that I've either paused for the moment but I'd be willing to continue, or the anime that I've completely dropped. I will be adding those tabs in later on, probably not by the time this video goes up, but eventually I will try to add that on. On top of that, I also do want to add a tab for a weekly schedule so that you guys will always know everything that's happening on that week. I will have a weekly schedule, which is probably going to be the first tab. No idea when that's going to go up, but I'm going to try to work on that as soon as possible. Down here, we have the perks and the prices for each of the tiers. So if you join the Cloud Connoisseurs tier, which is the $2 tier, then you get access to all of my uncut reactions and all archived live streams. So just to clarify, all of the series that have been uploaded to YouTube and all of the episodes that have been uploaded to YouTube if you join this $2 tier, you will get to see the uncut versions of all of those episodes. And then secondly, you will get your name credited at the end of every reaction video. I know I've been slacking on this a little bit, but this will be uploaded or updated by the time this video gets uploaded. And then the last thing is you get access to Patreon reaction polls, which are coming back, and they're coming back strong. So if you want to take part in the Patreon reaction polls, make sure to head on over to the Patreon. All you got to do is join the $2 tier. But if you head on over to the $5 tier, the Cloud Councilman, this is where you get 1 week early access to all non-seasonal anime, and on top of that, you get access to all Patreon exclusive reactions. So as you can see here, we already have 2 series that are only on Patreon. So if you want to check these out, you can do so by joining the $5 tier. And of course, you get all the rewards from the lower tiers. And then if you join the $10 tier, the Cloud Champions, then this is where you get to suggest anime for the poll. So basically for the anime polls, I'm going to have all of the $10 Cloud Champions name an anime. Just drop an anime name, and then I'm gonna make one big poll that has all of those anime names, and then all of the patrons get to come together and vote. So again, the people in the $10 tier, they get to list whatever anime we check out, and then everyone else gets to vote out of those anime which one we continue watching. And then of course you get a massive thank you from me. $10 is massive. I appreciate the heck out of everybody in this tier and everyone that considers joining this tier after this video. And of course, the last thing you get is all rewards from the lower tiers. So those are the Patreon perks and stuff. And then the last thing I want to touch on in this video is going to be sponsorships. Sponsorships are coming back. They're coming back strong. We already actually have a sponsorship that's currently in progress. So if you want to join before those slots fill up, because every time I announce it, the slots fill up quick. So if you want to be the first in line to sponsor an anime, then now is your time. So if you have any questions for what is an anime sponsorship, I have an FAQ here, which lets you know what an anime sponsorship is, how do they work, how you can contact me. And that'll be easiest to explain if I take you over to this panel right here. So basically, anime sponsorships are a way for you to get me to react to any anime of your choice. Of course, there's going to be some exceptions, but basically any anime out there, if you want me to react to it, then you can do so through anime sponsorships. And there's different kinds of anime sponsorships. There's the standard anime sponsorships, which are for just basically anyone can approach me and be like, hey, I want to sponsor this series. Bing, bang, boom. We talk it out, we handle it, and then boom, sponsorship is done. Here we have the priority slot, which is reserved for people in the $5 tier. So if you are a Cloud Councilman in the $5 tier on Patreon, then we have specialized slots that are reserved for you guys so that you can sponsor an anime of your choice and not have to wait in line behind so many people. And you can ignore here what it says about the community slots. This is actually going to be for the Patreon poll, which I already explained. So basically, the $10 tier patrons are going to suggest anime. I'm going to put them in one big poll, and then all patrons will be able to vote on that poll. And then the anime with the most votes, that'll be the one that I'll react to, and that'll be the one that actually goes in this slot. And then we have the express slot. This one is going to be for if you don't want me to react to anime specifically, but if there's like videos out there that you want me to react to, like Giga videos, or if there's a specific kind of video you want me to make, like a tier list video or something, then this will be the slot for that. And then of course, depending on the sponsorship that you want to do, there is different pricings for the kind of video that you want to make. So if it's just an average anime series, OVA movie, then the price will be $10 per 30 minutes. Most anime out there have like a 23-24 minute runtime, so it's going to be about $10 per episode. But there are some anime like Katana Gatari, for example, that has 1 hour episodes. And basically the way that it works is every time you pass that 30-minute threshold, then it will be another $10. So for example, if you have a 45-minute episode, then that's going to be $20. But there will be some exceptions, of course. If you have an episode that ends up being like 31 minutes or 32 minutes, then I'm not gonna throw in a whole nother $10. Next, we have the video reaction sponsorship. This is gonna be $5 per 10 minutes. This is if you want me to like react to a Giga video or react to I don't know, a music video or something, then it's gonna be $5 per 10 minutes. So if it's a 10-minute or less than 10-minute video, it'll be $5. 20-minute video, it'll be $10. And then lastly, the express sponsorship. This is, for example, if you want me to do like an anime quiz, a tier list, then the price will vary, but the price will also be pretty lenient because this is more of a like collaborative effort. This is more revolving around creativity. So the price isn't going to be too crazy on this as long as the video doesn't go on to be like an hour long, 2 hours long. So that is the explanation for anime sponsorships and how they work. And then down here is my contact info. You can either message me on Discord, message me through Patreon. You don't actually have to be a patron to message me on Patreon. You can join the Patreon for free. You just won't be able to access the content on there without joining one of the tiers. And then there's also my business email down here where you can contact me if you have any more questions or if there's a series that you would like to sponsor. But that is pretty much it. These are the different slots. As you can see, we have Symphogear G, which is currently being sponsored, and these are all of the total slots. So these are going to be the series that I am like currently reacting to, and then over here will be reserved series. So as soon as this one's done, then whatever animes in here and here will be able to move up a slot. And then as soon as this is done, this will move up a slot. As soon as Symphogear is done, this will move up a slot. But that is pretty much it. This is CloudyCrow's ultimate anime reaction list, and this video ended up being a lot longer than I thought it would be, so I guess it kind of fits the name, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or suggestions for things that I should add to this list, then feel free to let me know. I really just want this to be like a one-stop shop for anybody that wants to know about the kind of content that I have on my channel, whether it's content I'm currently reacting to or series that I've reacted to in the past. Like for example, I'm sure there's people out there that have no idea that I reacted to Nichijou. People out there that have no idea I reacted to Saikano, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend, Symphogear. Like there's so many anime in here that I'm sure a lot of you guys might be interested in. Thank you all so much for watching this far into this video. If you did, I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Again, let me know about any feedback you guys might have. But with that, I'm going to head out, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.
Now